Hi, Gary from MrG Shave, back again for a Monday Battle of the Blades. As I think if most of you that watch my video on Saturday or Friday know that I do sort of tie up loose ends on Mondays, and Mondays is usually for the Battle of the Blades, subscriber requests or anything else that I need to do, tag videos, that kind of thing. Today is a Battle of the Blades. And I'm going to introduce the blades now. The blades are Kai versus, and I think everybody will guess this one, Feather. And I'm using the Rockwell 6Cs, as I always do, on plate 3. So the first one I'm going to put in the rose gold. Just opening up the blade, single wrapped, so that is the feather in the rose gold top cap. It's going to go on plate number 3. I don't know whether that's focusing or not. So plate number 3, show you again, on with a little plastic washer that I always put on, and that's going to go straight in the bowl of hot water. Now the Kai, this will be the first time I've used a Kai. So I'm opening this up. There's no glue on this. This is just, I quite like that because you don't get the glue dots. Put my glasses on. It doesn't look like the blade's marked. No, it isn't. Let's just check the other side. Right, so it's effectively a blank blade. So I don't know whether you can see that, but there's no markings on the blade to say what it is, but it came out of the Kai pack. And again, I'm putting it on plate 3. I'm hoping that will focus. So there you go, plate 3. On with the washer. And that's it there. So that's got in the water. I'm just going to wet my face down, and we'll start with the pre-shave. Today's pre-shave, and I'm probably going to use this in every Battle of the Blades so we get an even contest, is the Aroma Bar Shaving Oil. So that's gone on now. The scent of this grows on you, you know. I mean, the first time I used this Aroma Bar, I didn't think much of it, but actually it's not that bad. It's quite a nice neutral scent, I would say. It is, let's see if it tells me what, cedarwood, sandalwood, patchouli and lemon. It's it's very mild though, the scent. The soap today is Moon Soap's tobacco flower. Now I've labelled this one up. This is another one of Scott's sample soaps that he sent me that I still haven't got round to try, which is one of the reasons why I use these on a Monday. As you can see, I've not actually used it yet, Scott, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be putting it in my Giles Shaving Co. bowl. And I'm just putting that much in. This is a very soft soap, very soft, almost cream. Put a little bit more in think. And the rest goes on the face. So just to shorten the video, I'm going to stop it there and then get the lather ready, and then I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. The brush I'm using, I forgot to mention, is the Razorock Aluminium 400 brush. And as you can see, I've lathered up. There's loads of lather in there. So yeah, all good. So let's wet the face down again. It's funny, I've had quite a lot of inquiries about this bottle, and you know, who started it and things like that. There was a guy, I don't think he produces many videos now, but there was a guy, MrG Shaves. He started me off anyway. He inspired me to look for a spray bottle. He had a pressurized one that had sort of almost like a bike pump. So you just pumped it together and it created pressure, and then you just pushed a button on the top and it sprayed. And I was looking for one of those and actually thinking about getting one of those bottles sent over from the US. But I did a bit of research and found this particular spray bottle on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below if people are interested in it. But so as far as I'm aware, and I could very well be wrong, but I think I'm the first one to use this particular spray bottle, and it caught on, I think. I don't think the one that MrG Shaves, Mark from MrG Shaves, was that easy to get a hold of, certainly not in the UK and Europe anyway. And so I found this alternative and it works great. I've been using it for about 7 months and it still works well. To be fair, I'm amazed it's lasted that long because it is quite cheaply built. It's not expensive. Right, I'm ready for to begin the battle. So feather in the rose gold, first pass. So yeah, oh, that's nice. I basically found these on Amazon and I just started using it, and then slowly but surely people have been asking me about it, and it's the amount of times I've sent people the link to this on Amazon. I should have had shares in the company that make this bottle. But I'm glad that, you know, people find it useful. I really am. Right, so that first pass, because we are focusing on the blades here, with the feather blade in it, on plate 3, very smooth, very comfortable. Now for the Kai blade in the gunmetal. That feels a touch more aggressive, but still very smooth. I think I actually prefer that on the first pass anyway. You see, my preference for shaving is I like to feel blade feel, and that I can feel more blade using that, the Kai, than I can with the feather, which really surprises me because as far as I understand it, the feather is the widest blade on the market. But again, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm no expert. I just read somewhere, somebody said that the feather was the widest blade, i.e. from one side to the other. Right, let's get some more water on it, on the subject. But yeah, that spray bottle's brilliant for adding water to the face. If you need to add water to a soap, just adding loads of... I should talk a bit about the soap, but Yeah, for sort of, if you need to add water to a soap, you can either spray it directly into your shaving bowl or onto your face to add hydration to any soap that you're using. This soap is really nice. The scent of it, I would say, yes, there's tobacco, but there's also a citrus background to me. Not sure. I don't know much about Moon soaps. I've seen people review them and I know they're very popular. But there is definitely a citrusy background in it somewhere. The minute that you hear tobacco flower is the minute you start thinking about tobacco. And this, to me, doesn't smell like tobacco. It's a similar smell, but it's not tobacco in any way, shape or form. Right, feather, I'm going to use the Kai first, across the grain. Very nice, very smooth second pass across the grain. Feather across the grain now, on my left, so your right. Smoother. So that's plate 3 on a Rockwell 6C. You may get different results if you're using these blades in different razors. I'm just comparing them all on the same razor so that I can do a proper comparison. And I would say at the moment, on using these razors on plate 3, so far the feather blade, it feels smoother than the Kai one. But the Kai one I prefer because it's still very smooth, but you can feel more of the blade. You get more sensation and more feedback with it. So at the moment, if I were to choose between the two, it would probably be the Kai. Both very, very sharp blades. Very sharp. And when you consider that's the first time I've ever used a Kai blade, that's pretty good. I've used feathers quite a lot, so I do love the scent of this soap. So nice. Nice and refreshing, actually. It's a good summer version of tobacco flower, I think. Really nice. There's just so much more to it than tobacco. I mean, I love tobacco, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favourite soaps. Right. Let's go against the grain. Feather first. Very smooth, a little bit grippy there, but or felt a bit aggressive. Very nice though. Kai against the grain, which is straight across on this side. Very enjoyable shave, both of them very enjoyable. Third pass, they were equally as smooth as one another. In fact, I would say probably the Kai was smoother on the third pass. So it's interesting how you go through different passes and the blade feel changes as you go through the hair reduction or beard growth reduction. The blades behave differently. Let's have a look. There's next to nothing left here. There is some pickup, but hardly anything. Usual spots though. So let's put it here. I'm going to go up here anyway because I've got so much lather left. So yeah, my Saturday video seemed very popular. It was quite a story to tell, to be fair, and I had a bit of a rant which I really needed, so apologies for anybody who found that really boring. I just had to get it off my chest. I probably got off the phone with that customer service department, with that furniture store, probably about 10-15 minutes before I did my shave, so I was still sort of seeing red a little bit. So yeah, I won't be doing that very often. But thank you for all your comments, and I must admit I'm amazed at how fast my subscribers are going up now. I mean, I don't know whether something's changed on the equations or what's happened, or people are sharing my videos, but thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate it. It seems that we might be getting to the 500 subscriber giveaway fairly soon. We're just over 440 subscribers now. And I seem to be picking up quite a few every day, so if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and then when I do the giveaway you can be included. I'm actually creating a list of all my subscribers. I'm putting it on an Excel spreadsheet so that I can, when I do the giveaway, I can check against the spreadsheet pretty quickly whether you're subscribed to the channel or not. And then I can either include you in the draw or exclude you. So, but I don't really want to exclude anybody. So the best thing to do is down in that corner, down here somewhere, about there. There's a little red square with subscribe or a YouTube play button. Just click on that. You then subscribe to the channel. And then if you really want to help me out, click on the bell for notifications and give me a like, and that really helps my viewer ratings and so on and so forth, and actually gets YouTube to take more notice of my channel and spread it and help it grow, basically. So you know, if you're not subscribed, please do give me a thumbs up, click the subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. So that'd be great. Right, so let's see what we've got. Let's put a bit of water on. My hands are very slick at the moment, so I'm holding this bottle with two hands. Wow, the slickness, residual slickness is incredible. Funny, both sides there. I'm not going to bother changing the... There you go, that's got it. Oh, that's great. BBS, great shave. That's a difficult one. I think it's as you go through each pass, each blade has its positive and its negative points. I would find that very difficult to decide which one's the winner, but if I really had to choose, I'd probably choose the Kai because it gave me more blade feel. I could feel what it was doing, and I like that feeling. A lot of people don't like that feeling. They like to have a much smoother shave. Don't get me wrong, this was really smooth, but I knew, it's difficult to explain. I could feel the blade more than the feather. So there you go, and that surprised me. Right, I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Okay, back, cold rinse. the beard off a bit. And let's just try a little bit of the alum, see if there's any difference. Little bit of burn just along here, along the base of my neckline on this side, which was the feather side. Obviously got a weeper there, I think that was from the last shave. Bit more burn on this side than on my left, or your right. It's funny, I would have said the Kai was a bit more aggressive than the feather. But that's just my personal opinion using the two Rockwell 6C razors on plate 3. And I mean, that's the thing, you see, when you do things like this, blade feel is such a personal thing. Different people have different skin types, different beard growth, thickness, you know, so all I'm trying to show is there a difference? Is there much of a difference? And you know what my personal thoughts are. The only way you're going to know for certain your opinion on it is by doing exactly the same test. You don't have to use Rockwell 6Cs, you can use a pair of any razors, but they've got to be the same. They've got to be the same manufacturer and the same blade settings. And then you try one blade in one side, one blade in the other, and then you'll get to your own result. But for me, the Kai just about wins it. I'm just washing this off. There's not a lot in it. That was a really comfortable shave. Using the Humphreys cucumber and melon again. Just goes well with this Tabac flower, I think. Put some on my dome. Really nice shave. Wipe the rest on my arms. Jovan Musk is the aftershave I'm using today. Just haven't used this in a while. So there's no restrictor on this, so you need to be careful when you pour it out. Oh, I do like that smell. Oh, really, really nice. Oh. And then I've got a new product in the den. Not sure whether this was Stuart, one of my subscribers, talking to me on WhatsApp or whichever Facebook messaging app or whatever it is. I think it's WhatsApp. But he sent me a link to this. So I'm trying this out for the first time today. It was really cheap actually. You can see I've not opened this. So yeah, I'm going to give this a go. So thanks for the tip. I'm pretty sure it was Stuart. I don't want to go mad and just rip the whole top off. I just want to rip a small hole or a little bit away. So there you go. That's it there. So it's quite a thick cream, he said, and I would agree with him. And that's all I'm going to use. So this is the first time use of this. It's got a pleasant enough scent. My mother has this Nivea Soft, and I would say this smells very similar to that. If you're watching Sig, I think you use the stuff. I'm going to put a little bit more on, I think, because my face was so wet. But this really is thick. I don't think it's going to leave a sticky residual layer. It seems to be soaking in really quickly. But yeah, very good. Very good. So thanks for that tip, Stuart, I think it was. If it wasn't, stick a note in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure it was Stuart. So yeah, nice stuff. Nice to have some different sort of post-shave balms or post-shave creams to use. So that's the end of today's Battle of the Blades. For me, the winner was the Kai, but only just. Literally, there's hardly any difference to me. There is a difference in blade feel, but that changes as each pass goes on. And actually, it's sort of seesawed between the two. So really, it should be called a draw. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people will have their preferences, and I think mine is the Kai. But that's it. Now I've got a quick notice, or got to quickly announce something. I had a list of all the Battle of the Blades that people had requested, and somehow I've managed to throw that away. So I've lost the list of the Battle of the Blade requests. So if those that have requested Battle of the Blades, or those that want to request me to do a comparison shave between two blades, if you can leave a list, or let me know in the comments below, I'll create a new list, and those will be my Battle of the Blade Mondays. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll see you all on Wednesday for the straight shave. I hope you have a great week. See you soon. Bye now.